And I think I'm apparently live right now. I don't even know why I said that the last time I did this. It's just dumb. Okay. Anyway, hey Yoshi Players, I'm Yoshi Player. And yeah, I know, it's been like 3 weeks since I uploaded a video. It's absolutely insane. But anyway, this video, see, I'm already getting comments right now. Okay, so this video is going to be a Q&A live stream. This is the second time I've attempted to do a live stream because the last time I did one with the Styx movie, yeah, it turned out really badly. So anyway, this video is gonna, well, not video, a live stream. It's gonna be a big live stream about me answering questions, because this is also about a 2,000 subscriber special. You could technically call it like that. And I'm not sure how the stream is gonna go, but if it does screw up, I apologize. It's really hard to do these things. Anyway, so I'm just gonna wait, and I'm just gonna wait until a few more people show up, because then I'll start answering questions. And I do see the chat, in case you're wondering. Okay, so... well, I suppose I better start answering questions right now, because I'm already getting like a few of them. Okay, so this one from Patrick R. the Golden Cupcake asked, "Do you hate Jeffy?" I don't hate Jeffy, but I don't particularly love him very much. I don't know, like in the beginning, he was a good character, but ever since the likes of like Jeffy's Mistake and Jeffy's Bad Word, I think it's safe to assume that Jeffy became an overrated character. But yeah, that's how I feel about Jeffy. Okay. This question from Wooden Railway Kid asks, "Will Styx end soon?" No, well, I don't have any plans on ending Styx, but but Styx is also a franchise that is not going to last forever, because Styx, even though I know there are some people that like it, some that hate it, but I will do more episodes. I still got more of Season 3 to finish up once I finish off the Styx movie, which I'm pretty sure is still going to come out on the its scheduled release date. But yeah, I don't know if Styx will end soon. It will probably end sometime in the future, but as for right now, I don't think so. Okay, so this question is from JH Plushvids 96, a good friend of mine. And he asked, "Have you ever heard of the Neverhood?" No, I haven't. Um, the Angry Birds channel. I wonder if it's the official Angry Birds channel. No, I don't think it is. Do you think Yes, I do think Bowser Jr. is, well, I don't want to say he's annoying nowadays, but I mean, ever since the beginning of this year, this is my honest opinion, by the way. I feel like Junior became a much better character than he originally was in 2014 to 2015 years of SML. But this year, he's kind of annoying, but for the most part, I don't really mind him as much as I used to. Probably because he wasn't such a, I don't know how to pronounce it, but just a cliched, stupid kid character. He does still get a little bit annoying nowadays, but it doesn't happen as much as it when it was the 2014 to 2015 years. Okay, this question from Adam Pisomnidis. I'm so sorry if I couldn't pronounce your name right. If he wants me to do a Let's Tackle on the Lego Movie, South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Lego Dimensions. I don't know. Like, I get a lot of requests to review things, and most of the time I don't necessarily do them. I mean, I usually do reviews on, like, things that I have been interesting to review, because, let me be honest, I do receive a lot of requests, but most of the requests I don't really do. You don't know. Like, there are some critics who will always accept requests, and there are some that don't. I'm kind of in the middle, but we'll see. You never know. Okay, Roger Jedi Anti-Hero had an interesting question. How and when did you discover dick figures? Um, so I first, okay, so here's the story of how I first found out about Dick Figures. Dick Figures I first found out back in 2011, I think when the show was still in its third season. I was one of those YouTubers who, back in the day, would just search for random videos looking for some entertainment, and every time I searched up stick figures, I would always find those popular ones, like Stick Figure on Crack and all of those other popular stick figure videos. Although on a specific day in 2011, one of the things I looked up stick figures again, and one of the first results was a Dick Figures episode. I'm pretty sure it was the very first episode of the show, which was a B or something, but the very first episode I ever watched was Flame War. That was the very first episode I ever saw, and ever since I saw that episode, I liked Dick Figures. I watched more episodes, and I loved it. And yeah, that's how I basically discovered Dick Figures and how it became the series that I've been talking about for a long time. Anyway, Ruben Flores had a question, how do you feel about regular show being cancelled? And I actually have another question about regular show, which I'll answer just after. I feel like it's necessary for regular show to be cancelled. Like, don't get me wrong, I love regular show, it's one of my favorite Cartoon Network shows, but I don't want to. Well, I don't want to say it's like I don't want it to go in the same direction that SpongeBob went. Like the same writers have been on the show for forever. I think I'm not quite sure, and the same thing is with South Park. That show's been going on for a long time, and yet it still manages to have a lot of really good episodes, like a lot. But with regular show ending it with season 8, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know how it's gonna go down, but if it's good, it's good. Anyway. And there was the other question about regular show that I'll find. Where was it? Okay, this one. The Stickbot Warrior. Will you ever tackle regular show? Maybe. I mean, I'll be perfectly honest. I'm just gonna spoil it right now. I'm eventually planning on doing another review series on another series. Like, I don't know if it will be a regular show or another cartoon that I will review for every episode, because I don't want it to just be about dick figures. Because, you know, I don't want it to just be dick figures. Sorry. I just don't want it to be about dick figures. Like, I want to review more cartoons and not just make the whole thing just focused on dick figures. Anyway. Okay, this interesting one from Farhan, the movie guy, had a question. What's your opinion on the Teen Titans Go and Powerpuff Girls crossover episode? Okay, now this is just my personal opinion, but I know a lot of people hate that episode, but in my personal opinion, I actually really like that episode. Like, I think it's really funny, and I think it's really clever. Like, this is one of those rare times where Teen Titans Go actually has a good episode. And I'm not saying Teen Titans Go never has a good episode. Like, there's been good episodes in the past, like the 40-20-20 episode that I really enjoyed. And I think there was another one, the video game references one. That one I actually really enjoyed as well. And of course, Powerpuff Girls has actually been getting better. I mean, I'm not expecting them to get like 100% better, but both of these shows have just gotten renewed for a new season. So I'm interested to see where they go down. And by the way, speaking of Teen Titans Go, I don't think it's my #1 most hated cartoon nowadays. I'd probably put it maybe number 10 or something, but even though I hate a lot of these shows, I can safely say they do have some good episodes. Like, even shows like SpongeBob has good episodes, and I'll even say Breadwinners has a good episode. I'll say nothing more. Ruben Flores had another question again. Even though you hate Minions, do you think the Minions are better than the Rabbids? Oh, I don't know. That's a really, really hard question. I mean, I hate both of them. I hate the Rabbids, I hate the Minions. I particularly hate the Rabbids because they were annoying, and they pretty much took over the Rayman series. Like, they were in the Rayman Raving Rabbids, and then after that, Rayman barely appeared in those games. Anyway, so yeah, I don't like the rabbits. I don't like the minions. I can't say which one I hate more, but if it's safe for me to say I hate both of them equally, then yeah, I think that would be justified. The Atomic Slasher, what's your opinion on Go Animate? What more can I say about it that I haven't, that no one else has already said about it? Um, it's terrible. Like it's not even you're not even making your own animation. You're just basically doing it, and the voices is just terrible. Like, I even had a question earlier that asked me about the Go Animate movie. There's actually a Go Animate movie that came out. It says it came out in 2006, but I think it came out in 2013 because it has an Adventure Time merchandise in there. But yeah, that movie's just awful. It's just awful. Like, I'm not even considering it. I'm not even gonna pretend that it's real. I want to pretend that movie doesn't exist. Okay. Anyway, a few more questions. It's good to see that there are some people that do like the Teen Titans Go and Powerpuff Girls crossover, because I admit I actually do enjoy it. It's surprising to see the Powerpuff Girls act like their original self, which is good in my book. Anyway, Samraz, I'm sorry if I couldn't pronounce the name right. 101 asked, would you rather watch Norm of the North or Happy Tree Friends? Norm of the North, because while both of them are bad, at least Norm of the North doesn't have. Well, Norm of the North isn't gross. I mean, there are some stupid parts, like the pee jokes and whatever, and there are a lot of things about it. I will admit, Norm of the North isn't quite as dumb as Happy Tree Friends, because Happy Tree Friends it is stupid, but I mean, at least the plots aren't so stupid. Like in Norm of the North, they have so many plot elements that make no sense. And it's just completely annoying. Like I said before, Norm goes to New York City and he wants Mr. Green to sell the Arctic, even though his approval rating is 3% or something like that. It's the more I talk about Norm of the North, the more I begin to hate it. In fact, I might actually hate it more than Chicken Little, but you never know. Why do you sound different? I don't know. Um, I guess because puberty? No, fuck that. Josh Hales asked, what's your opinion on Sony Pictures Animation making the Emoji Movie? I don't want to act like that it's immediately gonna be a bad movie. Like, I've heard some people, especially Animat, saying that, oh, this movie's already gonna be bad and you have to be stupid to think that this movie is actually gonna be good. I don't judge movies until they actually come out. Because like, you can't just immediately predict a movie's gonna be bad, and I'll admit I've done that in the past with films like Angry Birds, because I thought that movie was gonna be awful, but then I actually watched the movie and I actually don't think it's that bad. And the same thing can be applied to Ratchet and Clank. I thought that movie was gonna be good, and then I watched it, and I'll admit it's not bad. I still slightly enjoy Ratchet and Clank movie, but not as much as when I first reviewed it. But Emoji Movie, okay, the first thing I'll say, it does look stupid, but you know what? I'll give it a chance when it comes out. Because I am actually one of the few people that do like Sony Pictures Animation's work, because I love a lot of their movies. Okay, not all of their movies are good, but a few amount of them are really enjoyable. Anyway, this one's from Erica Howard. I told you the question, but I should say it again. What is your reaction to YouTube's no swearing policy? There's a YouTube no swearing policy? I honestly had no idea that YouTube was doing that. Am I gonna get deleted? Because if I swear, that YouTube's gonna screw me up. I'm not so sure. Nikki Reyes asked, what's a cartoon besides Inside Out that makes you tear up? Is that a trick question? I think it has to be either The Lion King. Yeah, I think it would have to be The Lion King. I don't know. I can't really think of another movie. What is your favorite Mario character? Well, who do you think it is? It's Yoshi. Well, duh. My account's called Yoshi Player. Of course, Yoshi's my favorite Mario character. What's your opinion on Ren seeks Oh my god. Don't bring that up, please. Like, Ren Seeks Help is one of the worst cartoons I've... Not just with animated movies, not just with TV episodes, but seriously one of the absolute worst pieces of animation that's ever been created. It's traumatizing. It's worse than Happy Tree Friends, of all things. Just don't bring that up, please. What show do you want to be cancelled? I think the show I want to be cancelled the most is either Teen Titans Go or Mr. Pickles. Because I hate both of those shows. And they are just terrible. This question from the Unlimited Ripper asks, isn't it more annoying that there's less Junior videos and more Jeffy videos? I can see why Jeffy's known as more of the obnoxious character, and I'll admit, even sometimes he does actually annoy me more than the recent Junior videos. But I will admit, it is a bit unfair that now the channel has not one, but two characters overflooding the channel. Like, now we have a bunch of Bowser Jr. videos, now we have a bunch of Jeffy videos. Like, originally we used to have Mario videos, and we rarely get a video about another character. Like, we've rarely seen Black Yoshi, we've rarely seen Shrek, we haven't even seen Woody. What happened to Woody? SML, if you're watching this video, I want to ask you a question. What happened to Woody? Anyway, Adam, I think it's that guy, I can't pronounce his name right. What's been your favorite SML video this year? I think it would have to be, Bowser Jr. Goes to Military School Part 1. Because that video is really funny. Like, I might even do a review on it at some point. Someone asked, do you like Yoshi's Woolly World? Yes, I do. I think next to Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Woolly World is probably my favorite Yoshi game. Someone asked, what's your favorite Bowser Jr. episode that isn't Game Night? Well, as I just said, it's Military School Part 1. And I guess I would also have to count the Summer School series, because I really enjoy those series. And I know a lot of people are expecting me to hate that series because it's about Bowser Jr., but still, that series was really good. I think I missed a few questions up here. I better catch up on those. I think someone asked me a question about the popularity of Pokemon Go. I can understand how popular Pokemon Go has become, because I've actually played Pokemon Go, and let me just say this right now. I love that game. Like, I don't actually love the game itself, but I just love how I always walk around and meet new people. That's the best thing about Pokemon Go, is that you get to meet new people, but the game itself is not that good. Like, it's laggy, it's stupid. But anyway. Ruben Floors asked, have you heard that there's a racist Mario 2? There's a racist Mario 2? I didn't see that on FlashGit's channel. Hold on. Unless it's not made from FlashGits, I need to find out. Guys, is there really a racist Mario 2? If there seriously is, I'm gonna be so angry. Alright. Let me just look this up. I can't really find it, because the truth is I actually use this thing called Video Blocker. Because I blocked that video. That's how much I hate Racist Mario. I blocked that video from my feeds, so I never have to see it again. So maybe I have to, just for once, look for it. But if you guys have the link to Racist Mario 2, Ruben Floors, if you're watching, if you know where it is, please give me a link. But anyway. I still can't believe there actually is a sequel to one of the worst YouTube videos. But anyway, oh, good old Andrew here, one of my pals. He asked me a question. What thoughts on Sausage Party? I have to be honest. I know I said a few days ago that I was planning on doing a review for Sausage Party, but Sausage Party is it's a pretty good movie. Like, I really enjoyed it, and I suppose I should take a minute to talk about the religion thing. And no, I'm not gonna spoil the ending, please. You have to see the movie for yourself. You don't want to hear the ending. Okay, so Sausage Party, the religion thing, about how they believe that if you're religious, you go to heaven and then you die. I don't know if Seth Rogen really isn't religious, but this whole movie was really enjoyable. Like, especially after watching Ice Age Collision Course, because that video, well, that movie. Sorry, I was thinking about Racist Mario 2 again. Anyway, so yeah, Sausage Party was a really good movie. I'll admit, it's another one of those movies where I look at it and I don't know if it's going. I thought it was going to be a stupid movie, but then when I watch it, I really enjoy it. It was actually a really good movie. Dude, I see people spoiling the ending for Sausage Party. Do not watch. Do not listen to these people. You do not want to know about the ending of Sausage Party. Anyway, so yeah, Sausage Party, while it's not one of the best animated movies of the year, but it is still really good because even though the animation, I've heard about the story with the animators, it's amazing how this movie has the same budget as Norm of the North, and yet the animation still looks better. I'm not saying the animation in Sausage Party is good, but it's a lot better than Norm of the North. Anyway, so, anyway, what else do I need to add to Sausage Party? Yeah, I really enjoy the jokes, I really enjoy how mature it is, and believe me, anyone who's under 17, don't watch Sausage Party. In fact, okay, someone just posted the link to Racist Mario 2. I need to look for it. Oh, that one. That Racist Mario. The one from a different YouTuber. I actually haven't watched it yet. I need to know. I've seen that one. I've seen that Racist Mario video, the makeover one. I believe that's the sequel, I think. I'm not too sure. But yeah, thank you. I've watched the makeover for Racist Mario, and yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. I don't know if it's worse than the first one, but I don't want to talk about Racist Mario anymore. What's more questions to answer? Do you like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? Yes, I do. And it's a good example of how they do something right that Happy Tree Friends does wrong. Like, the videos are gross, and like, they are gross, but the thing is, with those videos, at least the characters are actually more developed. The characters are really fascinating, and they have personalities, unlike Happy Tree Friends. And it's funny. It's really funny. Anyway. Can't really see more questions to answer. Okay, here's some more questions. Thanks, guys. Do you like Anime Bro Me? Yes, I do. I really enjoy Anime Bro Me. In fact, there was a time in 2014 to 2015 where I was watching his videos more than SML videos because, like I said, those were the years when SML went downhill. But Anime Bro Me, I really enjoy the commentaries. I love how they put so much effort into the editing, and the characters are really funny. I have a lot of people asking me about Jeffrey's Bad Word. In my opinion, that video is really, really bad. Like, I would dare say it's worse than the drone in Cody's birthday, but I don't think it's the worst SML video of all time. Because the worst SML videos, in my opinion, are Shrek's Crappy Wish, Chef Pee-Pee's Lottery Ticket, and Chef Pee-Pee Quits Part 1. Those are my least favorite SML videos. Simply because of how stupid and how gross that they were. Like, Shrek's Crappy Wish is bad enough as it is, but Chef Pee-Pee Quits Part 1 is just so annoying. Like, I hate listening to Bowser and Bowser Jr. just be total jackasses. Shit, I just swore. Is YouTube gonna demonetize me? Demonetize? I don't know. YouTube, please don't mess around with me. What is going on with YouTube? It's really, really stupid. I honestly don't know what's going on. Okay, that mouth and the eye thing. I don't know, that's how it looked in Dick Figures. Is it unhealthy for it to go through the eye? Anyway. So, I've got a few more questions here. What do you think of Open Season? I don't remember too much from that movie, but as the first film Sony Pictures Animation ever made, it's not bad. I mean, I think it's easily the best movie in the franchise, the later franchise, when Open Season 2, 3, and the fourth movie. It's probably the best one. I mean, I don't necessarily love it, but what's a cartoon character that you have a crush? I don't know. There's so many cartoon characters out there that really, really get me. I don't want to seem like some sicko, but there's a few cartoon characters that I do have a crush on. And I wish they were my girlfriend. It's sad, because I don't actually have a girlfriend. It's sad. Okay. Anyway. Okay, here's one I want to talk about. Do you think Nickelodeon has gotten better or worse this year? Personally, I think they've gotten better. Like, I was not expecting Nickelodeon to get better. Like, I've heard rumors that Sanjay and Craig is getting cancelled this year. And maybe at some point Breadwinners will get cancelled as well. And we have not had an episode of Pig, Goat, Banana, Cricket for a while, so maybe that will get cancelled too. And the new shows that Nickelodeon have introduced are really good. Like, they have Harvey Bakes, and then they have The Loud House, and I really enjoy those cartoons. Like, I think they're Nickelodeon's best shows in years. And not to mention that even SpongeBob SquarePants has actually been getting better. Like, ever since the second movie has come out, SpongeBob has just been getting a huge ton of episodes that I really liked. I mean, there are a couple in Season 9 that I don't necessarily enjoy, but for the most part, Season 9 is really good. Someone asked, what is your favorite Disney show aside from Gravity Falls? Oh, I don't know. Pickle and Peanut. No, I'm just kidding. I really hate that show. I think my favorite Disney show would have to be either I think it might be Star versus the Forces of Evil. I know there's also Wander Over Yonder, but I haven't actually seen that show very often. I hear it's a good show. Like, if it's a good show, I'll check it out. I hear it's really good. but that I've never really understood why people love that show so much. I might check it out at some point, but you never really know. Anyway, so do I prefer Gravity Falls or Steven Universe? I think it would have to be Steven Universe because I really enjoy that show, and it's still going on. Anyway, someone's asked, have you played Five Nights at Freddy's? And I suppose I should answer the question that everyone's been asking me for the past year or so. I've played Five Nights at Freddy's, and I genuinely do slightly enjoy those games. I mean, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Five Nights at Freddy's is really not that scary to me. The first one didn't even scare me that much. I mean, it is scary, and I do love the anticipation for a jump scare, but after that, the game just gets incredibly less scary, and since you're doing the same thing over and over again, it gets a bit boring. But it is nice that you get to focus more on the animatronics. And as for the second one, probably one of the hardest games in the series. I could not finish that game, and then there's the third one, which is probably the easiest one. And then there's the fourth one, which is probably the scariest one. And I'll admit, Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is the scariest game in the franchise. I do want to mention FNAF World, but as I said, I don't like FNAF World. And someone just recently brought up a question about Sonic.exe. Let me be real here. I don't like Sonic.exe. I think it's a stupid creepypasta. It's not scary in the least, and it just seems completely stupid. Like, it's dumb, okay? I don't like that creepypasta. I don't even like the game, the fan-made game. I mean, I do like how someone actually put their effort into it, but it's just dumb, in my opinion. Okay. What is your favorite Nintendo console? I think it'd have to be the Wii or the GameCube. I don't know. I love both of them at the same time. Okay. Someone's asked, what are your thoughts on the Sonic Mania and Sonic Project 2017? I am really excited about those games. Sonic Mania looks like a really good return to the original classic Sonic 2D games, and Sonic Project 2017 looks really exciting. Like, I know it's not meant to be a sequel to Generations, I know it's not called Sonic Generations 2, but it looks really good, and it is good to see that they might be doing the Generations formula again, but you never know what they're gonna do. Anyway, guess I better find more questions. Do you hate the Teen Titans Go more than the Powerpuff Girls? Yes, I do. Because Powerpuff Girls has only been around for about a few months now, and I haven't really found an episode that is particularly bad. I mean, there are some bad episodes, but of course my least favorite would have to be Painbow. I hate that episode. Anyway, do I prefer Mickey Mouse or SpongeBob? That kind of depends, because with SpongeBob, in the first 3 seasons, he was a great character. But then, by the 4th season, I began to hate him a lot more. With Mickey Mouse, on the other hand, he's not particularly that funny, but he is very charming. And he's always been charming. So I don't know who to prefer. Okay. Some people have asked if I've watched Stash Bros, and yes, I've seen Stash Bros. I think it's a good channel. It's a shame I couldn't be part of what was it? Oh yeah, the interview with Stash Bros. It's kind of sad, really. A lot of people have asked if I like South Park, and I've said before, Yes, I do like South Park. It's one of the few shows that actually still remains really good, even after 20 something years. I don't know how long South Park has been around, but it's just incredible. And do you also hate Suicide Mouse, Squidward Suicide, and Dead Bart? Yes, I hate all of those creepypastas. They don't really do much of a good job at trying to scare me. Even Five Nights at Freddy's is much scarier than those creepypastas. As for the NX, I haven't really followed much information on the NX, but it does look promising. It does look promising. Worst Mario game. Um, oh, I actually don't know. There's a lot of Mario games out. Oh, Hotel Mario. That is my least favorite Mario game. Some people have asked how I felt about, creepypastas. I hate creepypastas. And a question I forgot to answer for the few times now. What's your opinion on the mysterious Mr. Enter? Now, I'm not saying that Mr. Enter is a good reviewer, but he does deliver some really good opinions. Like, there's a lot of his videos that I particularly agreed on. Once I watched his review of Chicken Little, it pretty much gave me all of the hatred that I had for this movie. But at the same time, Mr. Enter doesn't particularly try to do anything funny. Some people have said I've tried to copy Mr. Enter in the past. I'm not really trying to. If that's really how I'm doing, I apologize, but I'm really not trying to. I'm just trying to make. I'm just trying to make reviews. It relieves my stress, man. Okay. Not really sure what else there is. I mean, there's a lot of questions here. Okay, someone asked if I prefer the Wii or the GameCube. I think I prefer the Wii, in my opinion. I mean, the GameCube is probably second place. I do enjoy the GameCube. Now, someone's just asked if I hate Skylanders. Now, I just want to clarify. I do not like Skylanders, but I don't hate it. Like, I don't think it's like one of the worst video games of all time. Like, that show is just. Wait, what am I. Wait, I just lost. I think I just lost the topic. Whoops. Skylanders. Sorry, I just got another question about the Looney Tunes, which I'll answer just in a minute. But yeah, Skylanders. I'll admit, really the only ones I had enjoyment from was the first game, which was Spyro's Adventure, and the third game, which was Swamp Force. Those are the only Skylanders games that I actually had some fun with. The other ones were just really boring and uninteresting. And if you want to know how I felt about Skylanders Imaginators and how they're going to add Crash Bandicoot, I don't think he's going to be an official character. It seems more like he's going to be like a guest star, like what they did with Bowser and Donkey Kong. But yeah, I'm interested to see how they go with Crash Bandicoot, especially with the reboots coming out next year. Anyway, so what more can I say here? Oh yeah, I had a question about the Looney Tunes. So the question was, which Looney Tunes reboot do I think is better? Is it the Looney Tunes show or is it the Wabbit show? It would definitely have to be the Looney Tunes show, because that show, I've heard a lot of people don't like that show, but I personally thought it was really funny. Like, I thought it was a good show. I thought it was funny. It wasn't always great, but it had a lot of really funny moments. Of course, I would always prefer the original Looney Tunes, but this one's not bad. Okay, someone's asked if I'm gonna vote for who I want to be president. I can't vote for that because I actually don't live in America. And I don't want to get into topics about politics. Like, I've had enough of politicians this year. Like, I've just had enough of Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump's behaviors. Like, the things they're doing is stupid. The human race is doomed. Listen to Grade A Under. Right, the human race is doomed. Someone asked if there was a good episode in Fanboy and Chum. No, there is not a good episode to Fanboy and Chum Chum. Okay, I don't know what just happened here. Apparently it said the stream was doing something wrong. I don't know, it said the stream was over. But anyway, back to the question about Fanboy and Chum Chum. There is not a good episode. There is not a single good episode that I like. Every episode is just awful. Anyway. Anyway. So, I've got many questions that I've already answered just a few minutes before. Yes, hello. I see all your questions. A lot of the questions I've got here are mostly the same questions I've gotten before. So, alright, well I'm just gonna take a quick break, maybe about 2 minutes, and then I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, back to the live stream. Oh dear, something's going wrong. Thank you, I'm really trying my best. Okay, I'll answer a few more questions and then I'll be done. Oh crap, something's happened to my Dig Figures review series. Yeah, do you guys still hear me? Wonder if all my YouTubers can hear me. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I'm back. Okay, I guess I'll answer a few more questions and then I'll be done. Super Hat Man, yes, I will check out your movie. Maybe. I have no idea. Now, I've been receiving a few questions that people have already asked me before that I've already answered. But the question I've gotten is, what do I think of Star Wars? I mean, the whole series. The movies? Yeah, I do enjoy some of them. Episode 4, 5, and 6 are good movies. Episode 1, 2, and 3 are pretty bad, with maybe the exception of the third one, I don't know. And episode 7 was really good. Anyway. Someone's been asking me questions about Blasphemous HD, and I'll be perfectly honest, I actually don't mind him. I mean, unlike other reviewers, he actually edits out his videos, and he pauses it while sharing his opinion. It's kind of a review and a reaction. That's kind of how I see. I know some people might not like Blasphemous HD, but I don't mind him. I think he's probably the best reactor. Before you ask, no, I'm not doing any reaction videos. I think they're unnecessary. Holy shit. Whole bunch of emojis. No, I don't think the Sean Cena meme is annoying, even though Nick Figures uses it all the time. Do you like Nostalgia Critic? Yes, I do. I love the Nostalgia Critic. He makes some really funny reviews. Some people have asked if I've ever played Call of Duty. I don't really get into the Call of Duty franchise. I mean, I personally don't think it's that great. Some people have asked if I like Rick and Morty. Yes, I do enjoy Rick and Morty. In fact, I think it's one of my favorite adult cartoons at the moment. It's just a shame that Mr. Pickles gets more attention than that. I mean, a lot of people... I don't really know. Anyway, so I think I just saw a question earlier about, need to find it. Oh yeah, Plants vs. Zombies. Plants vs. Zombies is good. Like, I played every game, with maybe the exception of the second Plants vs. Zombies game. But I have played God Warfare. I'm not gonna do a try not to laugh video because, as I said, it's pretty much the same as a reaction except you're trying not to laugh. So it's pretty unnecessary. Modern Family Guy is worse than Modern SpongeBob, okay? The worst Sonic game I've played, I think it would have to be... I don't really know. Maybe Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, I'm not too sure. I haven't played much Sonic in a while. This Q&A is starting to get a bit... I suppose the last question I should answer right now? No, I'm not going to do a face reveal. Okay, so, most of the questions are just pretty much the same question I've already answered before, so guys, I think that's going to be it for now. I'm sorry if I couldn't answer all the questions, but that's really the best I could do. So anyway, so thanks for watching, thanks for submitting all the questions that you have, and I hope you enjoyed this video because I can't stay around for much longer. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. We'll see you all later.